This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is August 10th, 2021. We're performing a sewer inspection through the 4-inch clean out. We have an ABS plastic clean out that is next to the air conditioning condenser area at the back of the house. I believe it's back behind the master bedroom area and bathroom area. This is the pool equipment, and this is the only mainline clean out we could find, and we are located at 5150 Garrett Court, Garrett Court, Hidden Hills, California 91302. We're going to begin performing our video sewer inspection through the 4-inch ABS plastic mainline cleanout. We're right at the opening. We're going to zero out our camera monitor. We had to leave our reel outside the fence, the wooden fence enclosure. And we're going to begin to push through. Made a little turn. Running out now. We have some debris down in the line right here. Could be paint. Looks like maybe paint. Have a couple joints right there. Joints in the ABS plastic piping. And we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to grab our locator and just locate this area to see which way we are going. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to resume our recording. It looks like we're cutting across the house. We're now in the master bedroom closet. We're going to cut across the house, and we're going to attempt to locate a mainline sewer cleanout maybe on the other side of the house. We're just going to continue to push out. We got a toilet running. That's what was dripping. Another connection. A little bit of a flat spot holding a little tiny bit of water. Not terrible. It's only for a couple feet. We don't foresee any problems with that. Another inlet. I think we're probably going to be somewhere around 100 feet or so. Looks like an overpour of glue from what I can see. Making a turn. Continue to push out. Another joint. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We're going to try and find our next inlet or next fitting. Try and locate that. We got some straight pieces of pipe now, so we could be heading outside. Again, we have another flat spot holding back a little bit of water. Another joint. Fitting. I'm going to pause and we're going to locate this area. Okay, we've resumed recording. We're going to pull back to about 50 feet. Unfortunately, we cannot locate the camera. Cannot find out the location of the way that the sewer line is running right now. So we're going to start out, we're going to pull back to approximately 50 feet or 40 feet, and then we're going to go ahead and try and locate the camera, and then we're going to have to trace it slowly. We're going to have to go back and forth and figure out which way it's going. We're going to start at 40 feet, see if we can locate this area. I'll pause again. Okay, we're going to resume recording. We're going to push out approximately another 30 feet. And then go and locate again. Okay, we're going to locate this area because there's an inlet right there. Take a look. We're going to pause one more time. We're going to resume recording, and that is the tie-in to the bar sink. We're going to push out about another 30 feet. It's another inlet at 72. We're going to just try and push out, see if we find another inlet. Okay, now we're making a turn. And possibly another inlet here. So we're going to locate this area. Pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to resume our recording. We've located this area outside the kitchen on the opposite side of the house at 4 foot 5 inches deep. Now we're going to continue running out. See if we see another fitting. We couldn't locate a fitting in that area, but we did locate the piping is 4 foot 5 inches deep. Now we're running out toward the driveway area. Debris, another joint. I believe we're running out toward the city sewer in the street at the bottom of the driveway. Got a little flat spot there. Holding back a little bit of water. Another joint. Probably run into vitreous clay here before long at the street. Getting difficult to push at this point. Coming up on another joint. May have to run some water in the house to help us push out. It's quite a ways. Another joint. Turn. Going downhill some more. Another joint. Another joint there. Making another turn, heading downhill. I think we have another joint there, possibly a fitting at 176 feet. That would probably be the inspection tee for the property. We're going to continue to run out a little bit. I'm making a turn. There's another joint. Have a little bit of water standing. Now we have quite a bit of water standing. And we get through that area, and that is the turn right at the bottom of the property by the driveway. And now we have vitreous clay transition, and we should have about 35 or 40 feet of vitreous clay possibly before we tie into the city sewer. Now that one joint was holding some water at the bottom. It was probably turned up a little bit instead of being graded properly. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Getting very difficult to push out. We're gonna pause here for a moment. Gonna pause our mic, try and keep pushing out. Okay, there's another joint. That joint appeared to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we can see our turn in front of us to the city sewer. very difficult to push out all this way. We're going to keep pushing. Coming up on the city sewer saddle connection. There's our saddle connection. Little tiny bit of a gap. Don't see any major breaks. A little bit of a gap, tiny bit of an offset. We're going to try and push past that, and we will be into the city sewer. That is the edge of the city sewer. We're going to run some water real quick because I don't think we can push any farther than this without water running, so we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we are resuming recording, and we have a lot of water running. We're going to see if we can push out. I doubt it. And that is our city sewer. So we're going to shut our water down real quick. Okay, we're going to go out and locate this area. We've shut the water off in the house. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to resume recording. And we are in the city sewer right now. We're going to begin pulling back. This is the city sewer tie-in connection. That's water running through the city sewer. And that is the saddle area. Pulling back, and the saddle's got a little bit of a gap, but not terrible. In time, that will need a top hat liner to support it, so it doesn't shift any further. You don't have any problems with it breaking the joint. It is shifted considerably, but right now it's not broken. Pulling back, the next joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. And that was at 8 foot 3 inches deep at the tie-in to the city sewer. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. I believe we're about every 4 feet between joints. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. All the piping looks to be pretty decent. Another joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Another joint here appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Another joint there appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint as well appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. we marked in the street at 8 foot 3 inches deep, and that is just about 2 feet away from the sewer manhole lid. Just for reference, we marked it with a red crayon. We didn't want to mark it with paint and make a mess of the street. There's no reason to, there's no issues, except that top hat liner may need to be installed. Making a little bit of a turn, should be transitioning here back to ABS plastic, and that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We have a little bit of back grade here, right from that 90. Holding a little bit of debris in there, looks like a wipe over pour of glue, and that will wash through to get enough volume of water. And that is the test tee for the property. Then we have grade coming back. Everything's flowing decent. We really didn't see any issues with the ABS plastic. All the joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Pretty long lengths of ABS plastic piping. Another joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. A little bit flat here, but it is flowing. We have a home inspector inside running water now, so it's kind of hard to see a little bit. But we did check all the joints on the way out. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Another joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we marked the area outside the house, outside the kitchen area, with an orange flag. That would be a good spot at 4 foot 8 inches deep to install a mainline sewer cleanout. In case there's an issue, it would be difficult to clear from this point. And there's some joints. Joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. A little bit of overpour on some glue. No big problem though. Now we're coming back up underneath the house, and there is the inlet for the kitchen. The next inlet will be for the bar, about 20 feet back, I believe. There's the other inlet for the bar. Now we're pulling back toward the master bathroom area, coming back toward the mainline sewer cleanout. You're going to have some fittings from the master bathroom area. And that's the toilet and the hall bath and the powder that is running. It's not shutting off properly. And another inlet appears from the bathroom area, from the master bath. Holding a little bit of water back, rated a little bit. Coming back toward our clean out. This is actually a waistline clean out that we're going through. the debris. Have to flush that through the clean out. Might be a wipe, might be a little bit of paint. Return, coming back, and we're coming up and out of our waistline clean out. And that will conclude our video waistline and sewer line inspection. Pause here for a moment.